Why am I such a sucker for fall and winter fragrances? Am I the only one who falls into the space of, yeah, I love summer, I want hot weather, I want the beach, but when fall hits in the East Coast, it's just different for perfumery. And this particular designer fragrance definitely piqued my interest a while ago, but I never pulled the trigger on it until now. Tom Ford's MYRRHE Mystery is on deck. I don't remember the last time I smelled this fragrance, but I finally have it in the collection, and I'm gonna be re-smelling it now after I don't know how long, and I'll share my thoughts on if it's good, mid, or mentally preparing me for the winter time. Let's roll my fucking music so we can check out if Tom Ford knocked it out of the park once again. Listen, one of my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. This is your boy, 𝗙𝗏𝗏. Shout out to Max Aroma for sponsoring today's video, and this fragrance was selected by me because I've been wanting to have this in my stash. Tom Ford MYRRHE Mystery is on deck. I've been just oozing to like just experience fall, like the briskness of like September and October just hitting my skin, because there's nothing better than that temperature, like late 60s, mid 60s, with a nice breeze, like a nice little sweater, and then fragrances just boom, taken and just travels all around. There's nothing sexier, at least for me. That's when perfumery just hits absolutely different. That's when you're captivating. That's when you're getting the most compliments, because the wind, Mother Nature itself, is assisting you in taking your fragrance and just wafting it over the noses of everybody who passes by. So I'm going to show you the presentation of the fragrance, then we're going to jump into these notes. Beautiful standard Tom Ford, that private blend status in this amberish brownish hue MYRRHE Mystery, and these are the notes. Alright, so the notes seem pretty simplistic. It opens up with myrrh, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, leather, absinthe, and jasmine. So far sounds delightful. When I hear of absinthe in a fragrance, I think of the first time that I tried absinthe. I didn't hallucinate. I got really chopped, but I wasn't like, oh, the green fairy or whatever. But there's something herbal, slightly black licorice booziness about absinthe that does add a little something when it comes to perfumery, at least the absinthe note that they use in perfumery. But in this joint, MYRRHE Mystery, I have no idea, but let's give it a whirl. I'm just a sucker for myrrh, fam. Oh my god, ambery. It smells like raisins, kind of. There's a little bit of a herbal booziness. Oh my god, the amber is insane. The myrrh is excellently smoky, incensey, gorgerific. I mean, I gotta try this on skin real quick. This is right up my alley, and this is not gonna be a scent for everybody. I'm gonna put it out there, full disclaimer. This is not gonna be the mass appeal sexiness, but this does feel like it's taking elements of Ebene Fume, and I would have to choose one between the other, and maybe I'll do a comparison real quick after this settles down on the skin, because I am getting Ebene Fume vibes, you know what I'm saying? And when you get that smoky nature of Ebene Fume, it does bring up a little MYRRHE Mystery. So is this gonna feel repetitive is the question. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna do 2 sprays of Ebene Fume on this tattooed, I was gonna say that tattooed arm. Yeah, that helps.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alright, so Ebene Fume is drying down on this hem, but let's go experience MYRRHE Mystery on this one. Ooh, very smoky, very incensey, heavy woods. Still has this dried raisinous effect. A little bit of a church-like energy, which myrrh has. You know, it has that kind of smoky, incensey, old woodish kind of vibe. You get the amberiness, you get the resinous. It's definitely a fall cold wither scent. It's absolutely gorgeous though. I mean, I love this kind of vibe, but to some people, it might feel a little bit, you know, holy. It might be a little churchy action, and I completely understand that. But is it repetitive with Ebene Fume? Surprisingly enough, Ebene Fume is fresher. For some reason, this shit is brighter and maybe more wearable than MYRRHE Mystery. Yeah, it's a sexy scent profile. It's smoky. It's slightly on the boozier side and fresher. And this one is just dark, resinous, woody, smoky, raisin-esque vibe. I still absolutely love it. So there is space for both of these fragrances, and somehow this shit is brighter and fresher than this one. So would I consider MYRRHE Mystery a ball sprayer? Yeah, fucking absolutely. Delicious, warm, comforting, slightly powdery, elegant, classy, but only for the cold weather. This has no summer vibes, but wear whatever the hell you want whenever you want. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. Have you tried MYRRHE Mystery or sampled this joint? Let me know what your thoughts on it. Is it something that you can pull off? Is it your vibe? Does it make you spring forward to fall? Or you're like, Papi, this shit smells like an iglesia right now. I'm about to say 12 Hail Marys and confess all my sins to some dude behind a curtain. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
Fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start attack when it's time to call back. for the rough, rugged, and raw way. This nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get